And I was just at the council a couple weeks ago as well. But
Okay.
the hub is our first initial retail anchor that we've announced, and that's going to be very special. That's going to be a real game-changing kind of destinational retail anchor that is going to be super unique to not just Leander but the region. Just as a snapshot, it's a lawn centerpiece that's got picnic tables and lawn chairs. It's an artificial lawn that is programmed literally 7 days a week with activities. It's buttressed on one end by a stage and a big jumbotron TV, so they have movies, and they have concerts, and they have events that happen on the stage. Around this kind of public amenity is a series of restaurants and bars, and so you've got this incredible one-stop shop for people that want a variety of food and beverage and entertainment all in one special location, really.
I'm from Houston, and the city center in Houston is something that I think of right away. And I also know in Oklahoma City there's something very similar to that, although a little bit more towards the Old Town kind of concept in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But they built it from scratch. It did not exist. This is something that they, if I remember correctly, they put up from scratch. So I thought the Hub project was really, really interesting. And again, I want to make sure that there are businesses, because I'm a big proponent of supporting small business, and I want to make sure that I get the message across that there are opportunities if you have a small business in Leander. I'm assuming maybe to be part of the Hub.
Absolutely, no, absolutely.
Okay.
There's going to be spaces within the Hub for local restaurants. There's going to be spaces in the adjacent Class A 100,000 square foot office building that's going to have retail on the ground floor that all is going to be leased to local or regional businesses. We're really focused on food and beverage, so absolutely. You're going to have office locations where local businesses can relocate and come to Northline. I mean, we're going to have not only corporate relocation options for campuses for certain companies that want to go that route, but we're going to have your run-of-the-mill 100,000 square foot office building that needs to lease to a variety of tenants.
Now, when it comes to filling those spaces, and again, I'm trying to make sure that I'm covering it in the scope of this episode, but when it comes to getting into one of those spaces and being part of that project, would that be something, do you replicate Northline somewhere else? So like if I'm a restaurateur and I come into the Hub and I'm finding great success in the Hub in Leander, is that something that you scale and replicate somewhere else? I mean, you're a builder. Do you do that somewhere else? Similar project, and take that tenant now franchising out to a different location?
Are you asking if I am moving on to another project?
No. What I'm asking is it when you finish Northline,
yes,
if you have an opportunity to replicate that project or something similar to that, is that Hub completely separate from what you do? Is that there's someone you bring in, or are you involved with that? How does that work?
Well, I guess the first way I wanted to answer your question is when Northline's fully built out, I'm probably at the point where my career is done.
Ready to retire.
I'm gonna be in my 60s, in my mid 60s,
right.
and that's probably where I'm headed.
So, however, the penthouse is already set aside for you then, right? In Northline?
My point is that this is everything I do, and this is all my energy is put towards this project, and it's going to be another 12 plus years before it's done.
Okay.
But to answer your question, the Hub is a concept that's on in one location right now in Florida.
Okay.
It's near Seaside. It's on what's called 30A, which is this kind of picturesque, scenic section of Florida, which is a huge vacation area. And so the Hub has been in existence for about 4 or 5 years there, and it's been a raving success in that area. And the founder is looking to expand this great concept, and really he's focused on Texas right now. In fact, they're relocating their headquarters here to Austin.
Oh, wow.
And
They should relocate to the Northline in.
they
Leander.
may end up relocating in their office
Right.
to at some point down the road. They're working on two deals in North Dallas. From a demographic standpoint, the North Dallas Collin County
Mm-hmm.
and Williamson County regions are extraordinarily unique
Mm-hmm.
to this country at this point in time. Those demographics are phenomenal for a concept such as the hub and really for growth in general.
Mm-hmm.
And so the focus is on these areas where the hub is going to expand to. And I don't know how much bigger that entity is going to get.
Right.
But we're partnering with them to come to Leander because
good.
of Leander's special opportunity.
No, I think.